Hello everyone, welcome back to Quest64. Some of this area we've done before, as I, run back through this, like, stone brick section here. But I ran out. I did a little bit of grinding. I got bored of grinding. And so then I just supernaturally, or not supernaturally, but I unnaturally just inflated my numbers. Left, saved, rebooted, That's why, even though I have, high numbers now, I still only have the one extra element from wind. Because again, I, just cheated and, cheat inflated some stats. Not that it seems to have helped much. These will-o-wisps were already hitting for, 30 damage to begin with. And with an additional 20 defense, they're still hitting for exactly the same amount. So I did absolutely nothing in boosting my defense. I did get my the agility did boost up. So now I can attack, first a lot of the time. But you can see that they're still hitting for 14 and 13, which is what they were already hitting for. So despite boosting my defense by, over 20, I put it to 98. And I had, I think, 74 at the end of the last episode. But despite, boosting my defense by an additional 20 points, the enemies are still doing exactly the same amount of damage. I also discovered that the sprites are wind element. And apparently wind is weak to earth, which actually does make sense. Let's see. If I remember the usual that I go by, fire is weak to water. Water is weak to wind. Wind is weak to earth, and earth is weak to fire. I don't know if that's what they're using in this game or not, but that's the elemental chart in what I'm used to. So that's what games that I grew up with used as their element charts. These guys are water element, which if water is weak to wind, that would mean that wind would be the best damage. The problem is I have no idea because my wind is so low. Also, water would do nothing. I do 100 points of damage with fire, but I think that's the normal amount that I do with, that. Again, there's no, real indication of, you're dealing, super effective damage. It's a problem. There's no weakness display, as RPG Maker puts it. Or I guess not RPG Maker in general, but Stella, which is the people that I get my RPG Maker plugins from, is Stella. So they're pretty cool. They've got tons of cool plugins and stuff. The lower level with 2 levels. Okay, So that's where I'm at now. To the left on the lower level in the room with 2 levels. That's apparently what this room is. So, and then later we take a central path, it says. I was gonna say, I think there's a mini boss up here though. So, this is actually the first, like, mini boss of the game. I'm Shilf, a servant of Mammon. I've been waiting 1,000 years for him to return. If I'm correct, I sense but 3 precious stones. So yes, you've got this big arena with like floating blocks of some kind. Because there's nothing, it's not like there's anything underneath any of these blocks. But if I remember right, this is somebody you want to stay far away from. Because as long as you're far away, all she does is that. Soul search, or not. Oh, there we go. Oh, she is wind element. Okay. That means dropping rocks on her is probably the best option. Boop. Bam. 111 damage. She's trying to, like, get closer. But the AI in this game is not exactly the greatest. Ah, frick. Magic barrier. Boop. Come on. It doesn't like to let you access the like spells menu during like an enemy's turn, basically. Magic barrier. I think if I get closer, she does a even more damaging attack. But where I'm at right now, she'll just do like energy beam. And energy beam is not that damaging. Oh my god. Magic bear. Could not get my fingers to move right. Healing? Rock. Magic barrier. Yeah, you can definitely see how ridiculously overpowered the magic barrier is. And then yet again, no fanfare. Well, there's fanfare. But like, you just defeated Shilf, who's been here for 1,000 years. But the game doesn't even care. You know, there's nothing. There's no final comment. You know, you learn nothing of the villain that you just killed. Nothing. Alright, where is this? After fighting Shilf, entering this room, take the center path, veer left. Take a left at the fork, and it's behind a pillar at the dead end. So I missed that one somewhere? Oh, it's in the same room as the previous one was? Hang on, we gotta go back. Apparently there's a spirit that I missed. And I should note that while I'm artificially inflating my abilities, it also means that I'm not, like, gaining the experience to get all of the, like, elements. So I probably will not end up not coming even close to maxing everything out. But I don't really need to anyway. I'd like to collect all of the, like, in-world ones if I can. But that's probably as close to getting maxed out as I'm going to be able to get. So, there's a treasure chest there, by the way. But that's the spirit that I missed, so. Ooh. I'm just seeing what's listed as the next area. And I see Dindrum Dries, which is awesome. Let me just disable battles for a moment while I'm running around here trying to collect these things. I do have a cheat code that disables battles. I don't use it a lot because usually I do want battles, but I do have a cheat code that can completely disable all random encounters. So, hey, just on the side. Okay, just making sure there were no spirits there. Because it said to veer left. You come in here and then you're supposed to veer left, which would be over on this side. But actually the spirit was on the other side. It was on the right side. So, I think they done goofed with that one. So, I just wanted to ensure that the whole veer left thing was in fact correct. And it was, so. Or that it was wrong, I should say. It was in fact correct. Yeah, it was the other way, is what I mean. And we are out of Barragoon Tunnel. And here we are. Dindrum Dries. We have Greenock in front of us as our town. We have Boil Hole. And we have a massive desert area. My, what's happened to you? Did you lose your way in the desert? You must be tired from your long journey. If it pleases you, why don't you rest yourself here? Save spot. With a spirit. Let's see. Inside in a pot. Let's see. Head south from the tent. When you reach the house, head west. You'll see it just before you hit the wall. In the desert, if you head southeast. Hard to find. Those are two different spirits I just listed. But we do actually have to go down into that desert. So, well, let's start by heading to the south. Hey, these dudes. These guys are cool. Or at least they're cool looking. Bonk. Sandman. Bonk. Boom. Fireball. These guys are earth elemented. And if my fire was actually like any higher than this, I could probably deal good damage. but I'm really not dealing any damage to these guys. Bop. 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 Alright, I have to heal after that. So there's that. Yeah, I guess we keep heading south. Oh, there it is. There's the spirit. Oh look, butterflies! And I think they're fire elemented, if I recall. Nightmare! Bop. I mean, I certainly deal 146 damage with water. Doesn't necessarily mean anything, but... Good grief. Oh my god. Hit him. Please. That was a little obnoxious, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, this game does become very unbalanced at the end here. Ooh. It's a Sandman, and I don't know what these guys are. Bop. Bop. That did 69. It's a blue man! They're blue men! We have found the blue man group. Hey! Does anybody even know what that is? Whoop! Let me go ahead and take that magic barrier. Bop. Magic barrier, unfortunately, is a magical barrier. As in, it only blocks magic. Is this karma for, like, using, like, for, like, boosting my stats improperly? That, like, now I just can't hit anything? Fine, rock. That did vastly more damage. It's the blue man! He's blue, I'm blue. We're all blue. Go ahead and boost our wind. Oh boy. Okay. Where are we? All the way over there. I see. So, is the house over there? Hi, cat ladies. Where cats? You know, this is not what I had in mind when I said I wanted there to be cat girls in this game. As long as I stay right here. What? Honest. They figured out that they can't hit me. Bonk. Ow. Bonk. Bonk. Let's see. This way. Because there's a house over here. Oh, screw you. I'm trying to get to this house. Now, head west. You'll see it just before you hit the wall. Okay. So, yes, I did pick up that one. So now we have to head into the desert. I hate war. That's why I ran away. But it's lonely here in the desert so far from town. Long ago, when we all got along and lived in peace, this was a green valley. But now, I've heard that a lush and beautiful kingdom still exists to the south. Could it be true? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna steal what is probably all of your food. Nope, giant shoes. He has no food. I guess he's got, what, some grain here, maybe? So he could make, like... I mean, I don't think he can even make bread. He doesn't have a furnace. But he can make some dough. He has nothing to heat it with. Then again, he can probably just dump it into the desert and it'll probably cook, right? I don't know if that's... Actually, I don't know if that would even work, but yeah. Okay, so we're in Dindrum Dries. So what I have to do now is I have to look up Dindrum Dries. Soon you should see a green diamond. This is where you want to go. Walk up to it. There will be a platform under it. Okay. Before you get on it, head directly southwest of there. You should find a spirit after a slope. Oh my god. Sorry. Alright. So, following this guide, so that was the location of the spirit that's down here. But that does tell me how to also get to somewhere special. So I just have to go southeast into this massive desert that goes on and on and on, seemingly forever. Pop. 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 So do be careful, you can get lost here in this area. And if you reach the edge of the map, I believe it auto teleports you back to the entrance of the desert. But yeah, beyond that, this place is freaking massive. So, now I don't know exactly how much of Celtic mythology is fully captured in this. But there is a story in Celtic mythology. The battles of Moytur, Moiturid, I believe is how it's said. It's very much spelled in a very awkward way. It's mag twee red. But it's, from what I've read, like, seen of people talking about it, it's Moiturid. And basically, the two battles of Moiturid took place in Belgaton. And during the second battle of Moiturid, the King of the Fomorians, God of the Fomorians, whatever you want to call him, Balor of the Evil Eye. Basically, the second battle of Moiturid was against the Fomorians. And he was so powerful that he destroyed everything in his wake with his singular evil eye. Hence the name, you know, Balor of the Evil Eye. And basically all of Belgaton became a giant, you know, wasteland. I don't know if that has anything to do with Dindrum Dries, but were I to go about remaking this game, that would be the story that I would put into this area, is that this, you know, it used to be a lush place until the Battle of Moiturid, you know, Moiturid. Somebody can tell me if I'm saying that wrong. I feel like I am, but I don't remember. Bam! Ouch. I really just want to have all of the abilities at this point. Bop. Because, like, if I just had 50 in every element, I would just be able to hit these guys for ridiculous amounts of damage. Pop. With the original N64 controller, you could actually glitch the game. And get, like, with 50 spirits, you could get 50 in all 4 elements. It involved basically the N64 controller had the 4 C buttons on it, and if you mashed all 4 of them at the exact same moment, the game would glitch out and would actually take all 4 inputs, thus applying the element to all 4 of them. I never got it to work, but it was possible to do. Whoa, like, I probably should be using Avalanche more. I just keep missing with this. Like, it's so much more damage if you hit. Unfortunately, that's the caveat, it seems like, is the if you hit. Also, there's the gem that it mentioned. Thank you, but I don't feel like it. Okay. So this is the gem on the crystal. Supposedly if we go further southwest, there's a spirit. But I'll come back to that in a minute. What I want to do is come here. This is Shamwood. This is a special place that very few people who ever played this game ever found. It is probably one of the most overpowered locations in the game. There are 8 spirits in this place. I think. There might be 9. So, but the general consensus that I've seen online, because again, the game gives you no backstory or history or anything like that, but the general consensus seems to be that this belonged to the people that created the Eletale Book. And when they did so, basically, you know, their whole kingdom and everything was lost in the Dindrum wastes, the Dindrum dries here, with Shamwood being all that's left, but Shamwood being hidden away so that only those, only one with the blessing of spirits should be able to find it. So, I mean, look at how many chests are over here. Dewdrop. Giant shoes. Silent flute. Do 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 do. I love the music here, though. This is one of my favorite, like, pieces. It's not my absolute favorite, but it's one of my favorites. Trying to see if I can locate them. Oh. I don't remember you at all. I don't remember there being an NPC here. I have zero recollection of this NPC. Granted, I think I only figured out how to get here like once. So, golden amulet. Ooh. Not that these are great, but still. Increases defense by 2 times. What have we here? No one has found this phantom city in 1,000 years. I am Lever. I once held the Eletale Book, but when I opened it to unleash its incredible powers, I was not worthy. The only powers I could control were those of famine and destruction. I could hate, but not love. I could terrify, but not inspire. Finally, the great magician Epona came to my rescue and freed me from the curse of the Eletale Book. But by penance is that I have been exiled here, alone for eternity, or until the evil that we call Mammon is defeated. Only then will I find my final peace. You, with the precious gems of untold power, are my only hope, the only one who can free both myself and all of Celtland from evil. So actually, they do specifically state it. This whole place exists because this guy opened the Eletale Book. So, if it wasn't obvious as to, you know, why the Eletale Book is terrible before, it should be now. Walk around to the north, go up again, take the left before you re-enter. Apparently there's just so there's 3 more spirits I haven't found, and they're just strewn about, apparently. So, walk around to the north, so over here. What the heck is that all the way over there? I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little, like, silver thing in the corner of the screen. I don't even know if it'll come up on the capture, but that's interesting that there's something way the heck out there. I might have to go explore. Note, you cannot normally explore beyond what, you know, you're seeing here. But I do know of a way to get out into the great beyond. Oh, there it is. I was actually messing around with it earlier. And I was going to make a joke that this was an episode of Boundary Break. Because I have figured out a way to go anywhere. So, and I might take a look and see if I can see, you know, go out anywhere and see what is beyond. Just, you know, just to see if there is anything out there. Or not, you know. It says that there's a spirit around back. It says. Am I in the right place? Maybe it's on the bottom level. It says left on the first level, and I don't know if that's this or if that's this. Left on the first level around the back, it says. Do, 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 do. Boo, boo. Yep, there it is. Boo, 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 boo. Do, 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 do. Alright, my elements are almost even. Alright, well that's all of the spirits here in Shamwood. And now we're just gonna take a quick step out of Shamwood. Definitely not designed for you to be out here. The collision does not know what it is doing. Is there a map? Shamwood. That is it. That is the map. There's a map that says Shamwood. So I was seeing something weird out here, and I'm wondering if it might not be this. These, like, breaks where they didn't have to, like, model. Whoop. Don't mind me, just randomly taking a step down. Oh. Oh yeah, there's another spirit here. I totally didn't see that in the list. I completely missed that. But yeah, there it is. There's Shamwood in all of its glory. This is unfortunately where the fact that there's no first-person camera in this game really sucks. Because I would love to look at this and just, like, stare at it, you know? Because it's really cool. But this is, like, the best view that you can get. And the only reason I can get this is because I'm out in the desert, you know? Like, because I have broken out of the boundaries. You could say that I boundary broke. Haha. Sorry. As long as I can see Shamwood, I'm alright. But also I have the feeling that the ground is just going to end over here at some point. Just because, like, you know, they don't need to, you know, model things beyond where the camera can see. Yep, here's the end of the world. Neat skybox, though. Alright, well, I thought I seen some things out here that seemed cool, but I think they were just glitches in the geometry, like holes in the geometry that I was seeing, that you shouldn't have normally been able to even see. So, it's only because this is so much higher res that I could even see, like, the breaks in the geometry, so. Pop! Whee! Whoop! Whoop. Okay. I mean, I expected to go up, but I guess the top of Shamwood is a separate map. Because otherwise I would have been pushed upwards at this point. Oh, that's bizarre. That is really bizarre. Oh my gosh, I love this. Don't mind me just walking over the water. Not in, but over. Hey, now I'm actually in the water. I don't quite understand how the no clip mode works. But it's interesting to say the least. But so this area up here, is this really a separate map? I mean, it's not kicking me down at all. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Aha! Well, we just boundary broke the entire game. The game has indeed crashed by me attempting to walk out into this area. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you've enjoyed. When we come back, I will have collected all of this stuff again. And we'll still be here in Shamwood. I'm just got to go collect it all and probably come back to the entrance, and then we'll like warp out of here and go get that last spirit. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. Yep, it is completely broken. I can't even hit the reset button. So there's that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. There's a link down below to my Patreon and my Discord. Feel free to come on out, hang out with us, chat, all that. And it does help out the channel quite a bit. I can do nothing. It is frozen. Alright, well with that, I'll see you all next time. See you later.